So one of the big things in the NBA right now is how many threes teams are taking and how that looks as a fan to actually watch the game. Now in years past, it seemed like it was just kind of talk, like, people would say, I don't really want to watch the game. But now this year, the NBA ratings are really down, and there are a lot of people, especially old heads, who feel like it's because of the amount of threes that are being taken, and it's taking away from the product of the game and really just the essence of basketball. Listen to what Shaq had to say about it the other day. He says it's down because we're looking at the same thing. Everybody's running the same plays. I don't mind Golden State back in the day shooting threes, but every team isn't a three-point shooter. So why does everybody have the same strategy? I think it makes the game boring. And I'll be honest, I completely agree with that. Now, there are people who disagree. Adam Silver, the commissioner himself, disagrees and says that the game is the most popular it's ever been, and part of that is due to the fact that there are more threes being taken today. So he thinks the game is in a great place. Now, there is some truth in that, but I still agree with Shaq and pretty much everyone from the older generation's point that we still shooting too many threes. Now, a prime example of that to me is Anthony Edwards. He's shooting so many more threes this year, and it really doesn't make sense. And even the people who agree with Shaq and the older generation who say he's shooting too many threes, I don't think a lot of people really understand what it means to settle and not put pressure on the defense. There's so much space in today's game. When you're somebody who's that athletic and you have the size and the skill of Anthony Edwards, you being someone who's trying to space the court doesn't make sense. We're creating space for you. That's the part that I don't think Anthony Edwards really understands. Yes, the numbers say if you shoot a lot of threes, you can score points easier. So he's shooting half his shots are coming from three now. But it's like when you're taking that many threes for him, you don't put any pressure on the defense. You just let them relax. Whether you miss or make that shot, if you're going to shoot it, we would much rather you shoot it from back there. You get it? So yeah, we're going to go under every ball screen. You have to be so good to the point that we would rather you drive the basketball than shoot a jumper. And Anthony Edwards is not that good of a shooter. Those are the people who should take threes no matter what. Steph Curry has proven that, hey, yo, we would much rather you drive to the basket. He gets so many layups because we would much rather you get a layup than a three-pointer. Anthony Edwards, defenses don't feel that way about you. So it doesn't make sense for you to be someone taking a bunch of threes. It's like people can't separate the numbers from what's actually supposed to happen. And that's why I just feel like analytics, it just took the humanity out of basketball. It took the creativity out. Nobody thinks. Literally every single person on that court is a robot. Play defense, run to the three-point line. If you get any space, shoot it. I don't care that you only shoot 31% from three. I want you to shoot a lot, because you shooting 31%. It's just like you shooting 50% from two, because that's what the numbers say. That's what the computer says. It's just like what's going on in life. People are afraid of artificial intelligence and robots. All the movies say robots are going to make the rational decision to get rid of humans because we're the ones messing everything up. The best way to play basketball is to shoot a bunch of threes. That's what a computer says. But a computer can't predict or create the way that Anthony Edwards can create when he has the ball in his hands. A computer can't predict what's going to happen when Anthony Edwards has the ball at the free throw line. The whole defense is going to get tense if he's in that area. Think about all the best players ever. They get busy in that area. A computer probably says Michael Jordan takes bad shots, which is absolutely not the truth at all. But that's the way people play basketball today, and it's hard to watch.